folks. Sorry, it's been a while since the last one, but when I don't have material, I can't produce episodes. It's as simple as that. And you can guess by the title below, it's another Gerann special. It's a Gerann, it's a Gerann, it's a Gerann special. I know he's laughing at the other end. Question 1. If you had to pick one movie from the 90s, 2000s, and 2010s that you liked, that you each liked, which ones would that be? Ooh. From the 90s. Well, the 90s is easy to answer. That's Jurassic Park. It's that simple. I mean, you know, last Sunday, Jurassic Park officially turned 24 years young. And it's amazing to this day that the movie is still captivating to so many audiences that were introduced to it the first time, and in the subsequent 24 years later that other audiences have been introduced to it, and they're like, why? It's like, this movie's 90, in 93? It's like, it could have been made yesterday. So Jurassic Park for that one. The 2000s, Iron Man. That's simple. I think when you have a director in Jon Favreau, visual effects from ILM, and Robert Downey Jr. as the titular character as Tony Stark, you've got a recipe for success. That's simple. And the 2010s? You're going for the hard questions today, aren't you? See, that is a very good question. I'm probably going to have to go with Jurassic World because it gave us a Jurassic Park sequel that we had been pining for, realistically, since the first movie. Now, that's not to say Jurassic Park 2 is poor by any stretch of the imagination, but it's that Jurassic World came pretty close to matching the quality of the original. So that's my answer for the 2010s. Question 2. Who was your favourite James Bond and movie that he played in? See, this is going to be one of those, I'm split on this. Living Daylights with Timothy Dalton, because he was a very hard-nosed, no-nonsense type of Bond, but unlike Daniel Craig, Timothy Dalton actually had a sense of humour about him. And the other one, Pierce Brosnan for GoldenEye, because Brosnan to me had all the elements of all the best Bonds, minus George Lazenby. I still think you were terrible in Her Majesty's Secret Service, but that's an opinion. You know, yours may differ. Brosnan, he just really had, like I say, the hard nose of Dalton, the swagger of Connery, the suave and sophistication of the late Roger Moore. You were one of the best, sir. May you rest in peace. And, Brosnan just, he was just the classy wit, and he had some decent one-liners. Especially if you look at GoldenEye, he goes, "That's enough foreplay." And I'm like, ooh, I see what you did there. So, yeah. Dalton for Living Daylight and Brosnan for GoldenEye. And, the song by Tina Turner, GoldenEye, classic. Third and final question. Why do you think The Terminator and Terminator 2 Judgment Day are such good movies? Please explain in detail if you can. I think it's because it's one of those surreal movies that it makes you think up there. What if we allow technology to override our control, or have no control with regards to how artificial intelligence can go? I mean, imagine Knight Rider gone wrong. Imagine a world where Kit was a Terminator. Think of how mind-blowing that could be. That what is supposed to be one of your greatest allies and one of your greatest assets becomes your enemy. And I think we rely on technology to such a point that there's not enough human intervention in that, and Terminator is kind of a cautionary tale of what if we did allow machines to take over too much, you know? Hope that answers your question. Those have been your 3 questions for this week. You know how this works by now. Send a question with the hashtag AskTheKnight to any of my social media links, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or over at dynamicnight.com, or right here on YouTube. But until then, and from you, Gerann, ask again.